dono.
Ghost of Yotei feels like DLC disguised as a full game.
For the dono.
I say yo 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 yo.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of the show. I'm your host, Marlon. We are back at it again with another edition of the show. So, this is your first time watching. Don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button and turn on that post notification bell. Oh man, we got a lot to talk about. Yeah. Man, I'm just like, let me get to these super chats real quickly. My man Phantom Vibe said Ghost of Yotei feels like DLC disguised as a full game. Bobby Cook, what's going on, fam? Say, hey, yo, 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 yo. What's up, man? What's up? What's going down? All right. Make sure you boys hit that like button, man. I just, gaming is not like what it used to be. Ben, what's up, man?
We will make our own destiny.
Battlefield 6's new Battle Royale throws 100 players into total destruction, with vehicles, missions, and close testing commences this week.
Definitely got it. Sharifi, thank you so much for being a member for 3 months. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yeah, looking forward to Battlefield 6, man. I can't wait. I literally cannot wait. Amazing game. Played the beta multiple times, and it's awesome. It's definitely an awesome experience. I will say that for sure. I do have a lot to say today, and this is, man, you know, our safe haven that we call gaming, you know, it used to be an outlet where we can go and have fun, you know, and enjoy and not have to worry about the day-to-day struggle. You know what I mean? Like all this, the stuff that you have to wake up every day, 10 toes down, and deal with, right? Because at the end of the day, you wake up in the morning, you brush your teeth, you take a shower, you go to work, you provide for your family, and you got to deal with all the problems that comes with life to begin with. And when we pick up the controller, it's a signal of, or it's a, what's the actual word I'm looking for? I'm just gonna say signal for right now. That, you know, we are submitting ourselves to this reality, right? For like 2 hours or 3 hours, and just get lost into the game and in the world and just enjoy yourself. And then once you're done, then it's kind of like, all right, now I can go back to reality, right? And it just feels like that's not the case anymore. Right? Gaming has changed in so many ways, whether it's the writing or the way how the character looks or whatever the case may be. And it's sad. It's really sad. They don't make games good like they used to anymore. Like, it's just not an enjoyable experience anymore. It's just not. And why is that? Because you have older heads who are developing these games, and they have certain beliefs, and people are the way they are, and you can't change that. And is either you're going to support the game or you're not going to support the game, right? And we have a saying now, vote with your wallet. Is either you're going to buy it or you're not going to buy it, for whatever the case may be in regards to what is surrounding the actual game, right? Whether it's controversy, whether it's backlash because of something someone said or something that was written, you know, when it comes to the actual story that rubs people the wrong way or whatever the case may be, right? And it's sad because back in the 90s, we didn't have this problem. And this is why I devoted my life, my entire career, professional career, have been on the internet, right? I've been doing this for as long as I can remember, 19 and a half years. I've decided, yep, I'm gonna take it a step further, right? I'm going to use my passion and love for video games and take it up a notch. I'm gonna let my voice be heard. And when I decided to write and develop a website and go to E3 because I want things to change in our industry. So I went on ahead and I did something about it. And I tried my best when E3 was around, when a lot of these gaming events were around, to try to talk to these developers and ask them, okay, what was the mindset behind this game? Like the writing and the art style and the graphics and the world and the characters and the sound and all of this stuff, the controls and everything that makes a game a game. And just feeding off that energy and that feeling and everything. And I'm just like, okay, cool. Because you're like right there with them. It's not like you're looking at an interview or you're reading an article or something. No, you're right there in front of that developer or in front of that studio, right? And it's so freaking cool. And that's why I love E3 so much. And then when E3 went away and now everything is just online now for the most part. I mean, you still have PAX and CES and, you know, Summer Game Fest and stuff, but it's just not the same anymore, right? So that enjoyment that we used to have as gamers is almost non-existent now, you know, and it sucks because most of the time you don't even want to game. Most of the time you don't even want to talk. You don't even want to get on the microphone and talk. And it got scary for me when I made the decision to submit myself to Christ and obey him in a way where I'm like, okay, well, if this really what my calling is, to get on a camera and talk on a microphone, and I'm like, okay, I'll accept it. If it works, then I know it's your will for me. I know that it's your will that lines up with what you want me to do. And it worked because this is exactly what I was supposed to be doing. And over the years, I've seen people just get mad, you know, or I've seen people have some ridiculous takes, or I've seen people just get political, non-political, whatever the case may be. And that's their business, right? I stay in my lane and I do what I do. I talk to you guys how I talk to you guys. I treat everybody with respect, you know, and I respect everybody else's opinion. Even if you don't agree with me on my takes on games and how I feel about games. And that's the reason why you guys are here, because you care about what I have to say, right? And I've always keep it 100. Yeah, I might not have thousands and hundreds and thousands of people watching me and have millions of freaking subscribers. That doesn't really matter to me at the end of the day, because that can all go away just like that. So I'm happy with what I have and how far I've come. And I've tried to be honest with you guys, 100% honest, regardless if it makes me feel some kind of way on the inside. I've always be straightforward with y'all and keep it 100 with y'all. And that's the way it's supposed to be. I don't believe in dishonesty. I don't believe in lying to people. I believe in keeping it 100. And it's just sad that we can't get the same from these companies that some of you guys worship, right? And we have people, human beings that are working for these companies, working for these studios that don't share the same value and morals that you do. So what are we going to do? What are we going to do? There's nothing you can do. The only thing you can do is just, I'm not supporting that. And that's completely fine. There's a lot of games that I'm just like, nope, I'm not buying it. And I have my reasons why I'm just like, nope, that's just, my spirit is just like, nope, that's not for me. Now, for the next man, they're like, oh, I'm cool with it. Okay, well, if you're cool with it, then that's 100% fine. But man, gaming is just not the same. Look, I mean, you can look at the whole situation with GTA 6 and, oh, you have to have ID verification now. And before, underage, or even if you were 18, like people were playing Grand Theft Auto back in the day, young kids, even older kids, you know what I mean? People that are 18, 19, right? And it was no issues or anything. Yeah, you find a few little drama here and there, but nothing major. And once again, gaming is back into the news again, but this time in a very bad way. And it's like, okay, this is attached to a company that you guys look up. This is why I try to tell you guys, find something else to look up to, right? I don't know how else to say this, but I look up to Jesus. That's who I look up to, because I don't look up to man or a company, because I know within myself at the end of the day, all that fades away. Look up to what you believe in. That's the best way to put it, because not everybody believes in the same thing that you do or I do. So when you worship a company or a studio or organization, and anything happens to where there is either a huge backlash or that company does something that you don't like or doesn't line up with what you believe in that you think is right, that's a problem. That's a massive problem. And this is case in point on why I say, like, don't worship these companies, right? Because some of these companies, they don't care. They do not care. If they stand for one thing, that's what they're going
Thanks
to
for the
roll
dono.
with, regardless.
Outraged over what some devs said while not being outraged by Trump's response. Bias detected and outrage will be ignored, Marlon.
Listen, bro. I don't want to talk about nothing political right now. Okay, I'm not. You notice how I am talking right now? I'm not talking about anything political here. I'm keeping it in the gaming space. I'm trying to keep it in our space, in our little safe haven, in our freaking box. In our box, in our safe haven that we call gaming is no longer safe. It is no longer safe. So please do not get political, because I'm not mentioning any names. I'm not talking about anything else. I'm just keeping it right here with our safe space, which we call gaming. Now, we drawing the line now. We're drawing the line now. Now we're just like crossing the line now over into something else that it should not be. Regardless of whoever said whatever, that's their business. That has nothing to do with me, and that has nothing to do with you. Now, if you agree with what that individual is saying, that's your business. That's not mine. Period. End of story. And I'm standing firm on that. One thing with me, I keep it 100%. I don't give a, listen, me, I don't care about what anybody else have to say. If I say something, I'm standing firm on it. And I'm saying it right now from my heart. It's sickening. Gaming is sickening. It's just like, bro, what are we doing? What's the main friggin' objective here? What is it? To game, right? To have fun, right? Don't you realize that our safe haven is being destroyed by everything else around us? By everything else that's going on in the freaking world? We're already up against games that are taking forever to make and develop, 4 or 5 years. And then you get hit with controversy. How does that make you feel? Especially whatever the controversy, whether it's one person, 2 person, 3 person, a whole bunch of people, doesn't freaking matter. Gaming is being destroyed every single freaking day. You see how they're trying to change up every freaking thing. Oh, Grand Theft Auto is too violent. Oh, this is that. Oh, no, this is... Bro, how many years have we been playing Grand Theft Auto? How many years have we been gaming? and nothing was said. And all of a sudden now, all these new rules and regulations and this and that. And it's like, whoa, wait a minute. Right? Oh, he say, she say, okay. This is not the first time somebody is going to say something about what they feel about certain individuals or whatever the case. This ain't going to be the first and it won't be the last. It's like, bro, it's such a sensitive topic and a sensitive situation. I'm not fixing to open up a whole new can of worms if I don't have to. But you guys know, you guys see it all over social media. You know exactly what's going on. You know exactly what this is. So you ain't got to mention no names and you ain't even got to say nothing because you already know what this is. And now it's being dragged into our video games. That's where you cross the line. Because now it's like, whoa, that line is being crossed now. Hold up now, just a second now, doggone it. And if you go ahead and you go purchase said game because so-and-so said this and so-and-so got, oh, so help you God. That means you are okay and you're supporting what one person have to say about a situation that happened. Hear how crazy that sounds. It's already bad enough that this game was getting huge backlash regardless of what happened yesterday or what was said today by this individual. Come on, you should know this. Why y'all playing today? When you guys are smart and intelligent people, you know exactly what this is. So don't act crazy and act, oh. Like, wait a minute. Hold on. No. And you hear everybody's talking about this right now because it's such a sensitive topic and a sensitive situation. This game can't catch a freaking break. Since it was announced, since the writers, the two of the writers, I think they worked on Dragon Age, the Veilguard. Or something. We already know the situation with Dragon Age, the Veilguard, right? Then Atsu, the actress for Atsu, what she stands for and this and that and her views on things and this and that. Oh, the game is woke and this and that. Can't play as Jin Sakai. Yeah, because we're keeping it gaming. We were keeping it around gaming. Now it's like getting out of gaming and going to something else that it should not be in. And we've seen what boycotting does to games. Man, open up your eyes and realize that everything around us is getting destroyed. If you don't believe in the Bible, if you don't believe in signs, if you don't believe in spiritual warfare or spiritual energy or whatever the case may be, however you feel and whatever you believe in, then I don't know. If you don't see it, then I don't know what to tell you. Everything is getting destroyed right in front of our eyes. How we were brought up, how we were raised, the kind of games that we used to play, the innocence of gaming is going away. Gaming being innocent anymore, gaming being a space where we can just vibe and talk and have a great time is slowly going away. It's diminishing. It's sad. What game is same thing with Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet, same thing with Last of Us. All of these games that are so popular and have sold so many copies are surrounded by controversies, drama, all kind of stuff. And sometimes people say, well, because of all the drama and things of that nature, that helps sells the game. So we got a choice to make. We got a choice to make. Are you going to continue to do what you've already been doing, or you're going to stop doing what you always been doing? Nothing changes unless you make it change. It's sad. Now, the damage is already done, right? The damage is already done because you know how sensitive some people are. You know this. Come on, you should know this. You know how sensitive some people are. And when the line is being drawn and people start saying things, regardless if it's a developer or a head of a company or whatever the case may be, once something is being said that people disagree with, you already know. You already know what that comes with. You already know what that comes with, right? You already know what that comes with. Because now people are going to be like, okay, so this is how we rolling now. I'm not buying this. I'm not buying this game. And granted, if you decide that you're not going to buy the game, other people are going to buy it regardless. What does this have to do with the game based off of what somebody said that worked on the game? You have a choice to make. Are you going to buy the game or not buy the game? You only got two choices. You're going to buy it or you're not going to buy it. This is not going to be the first time stuff like this is being said in our space, in our safe haven.
Thanks for the dono.
I've been through this in gaming before. GTA controversy, blaming games for violence, woke nonsense.
Yep.
I press the PlayStation symbol to tune out.
That's exactly. GTA is always and will forever be surrounded by controversy. Right? GTA 6 fixing to come out. And believe me when I tell you, if you think this whole Ghost of Yotei situation is bad, oh, just wait till GTA 6 comes out because it's going to be stepping on toes and probably step on the wrong toe and piss certain people off in higher places. And now it's like, okay, now we got to start banning stuff. Is that what we want? It's already bad enough that the games that we've been waiting on. See, as gamers, man, we get the end of the straw, bro. We get the end of the stick every single time. We get the end of the freaking rope. We're hanging on for freaking dear life. We always at the end of the freaking rope. Sony, Microsoft, Nintendo, all these big publishers, console makers, they're at the top. These people that are directing and writing these games and developing these games is in the middle. And then we're at the freaking end. We're on the receiving end. And some of us cannot hold on. So we let go. And when we let go, that simply means that, oh, I'm done with this. I'm tired of freaking waiting. Oh, no, this game is garbage. Oh, no. Oh, what? So-and-so is this, so-and-so is that, so-and-so saying this, so-and-so believing this. I'm not buying this game. It's already bad enough. We're at the end of the rope. We're at the end of the stick. And we have to sit here and we have to wait for these games to come out. When they finally do come out, some of them are underwhelming like a big dog. Because, well, the character didn't line up the way you want it to be, or look a certain way, or the gameplay is not what you expect it to be, or the graphics is not what you expect it to be, or the sound is not what you expect it to be, or the whole entire production of the game. So it's kind of like, oh my God, I wasted all this time waiting on this game, hyping up this game, and now the game is trash. Now I don't even want to support it now. And you see what I'm saying? We always get the end of the stick every single freaking time. And this, I don't know how much to say it, bro. Like, gaming is not the same anymore. It's not. Gaming is slowly, the fun and the joy that we used to have is slowly going away. Because it's always something that somebody got to say to ruin the whole thing. or almost ruined the whole thing. And it's going to keep on happening, bro. So what are you going to do? You got a choice. What are you going to do? The choice is yours. Because people always going to have something to say. You think I care about what anybody else have to say? As long as my spirit man is okay with this game and I like what I see, I'm all in because I'm just here to play games. I'm not worshiping anything. All right. I'm not believing in anything. I got my own mind. But at the same time, the choice is still yours. Now, you're going to have people that's going to sit there and say, oh, no. You know what? How dare you buy that game? How dare you go support this person? So you are part of the problem too. So what this person have to say, you're okay with that. Oh, okay. And then now they sit there and they put a label on your behind. Oh, okay. So now you, okay. I ain't got to say nothing else. And it's like, bro, are they enough of those people out there?
Thanks for the dono.
Marlon, I remember when my mom did not want to buy me GTA 3 because it was too violent, but I came out a good person.
Listen, shout outs to my man Francisco. I'm going to say something real powerful right now. Shout outs to all of y'all. Listen, you don't have to be a victim of what you consume. I need y'all to turn me up wherever you are right now under the sound of my voice, because we need Jesus more than ever. We need prayers more than ever. We need guidance more than ever. We need the Lord Jesus more than ever before, because we need him to cover us. We need him to cover our family. We need him to cover our whereabouts, every decision that we make, because time is of the essence right now. We need God. We need God more than ever now. Just look at how black this world is. And look at every single thing that we used to enjoy and that we used to consume in our minds, not in our stomach, but in our minds. You don't have to be a victim to what you consume mentally, physically, emotionally. You don't. Because it comes down to that person's mindset and how strong you are mentally. See, I'm going to use myself as a prime example. I'm always going to be the first to take one for the team, right? I remember this was a long time ago. I think I told my wife this story. It was my next door neighbor, my brother, and me on the bed. And it was some sort of like exorcism of Emily Rose movie I was watching. And I remembered being on the bed, right? Watching the movie. It got to the part where she was just like sitting there.
Thanks for the dono.
Go ahead.
You're a good man, Marlon. Never let anyone influence your choices or who you are. God bless you.
My man. Hey, JS, God bless, bro. Appreciate that, fam. Thank you. Listen, so I'm on the bed. It got to the part where she was in a barn or something like that. And it's just like, oh, we're legion, we're many, and some demonic stuff start happening, right? And I remembered just from that moment when we got to that scene, I fall off the bed. And when I fall off the bed, I don't remember anything else from there until like months later. Because they had to take me into the hospital. I had to get my brain scanned, all sorts of stuff. But I was possessed at that time frame. They took me to church. All sorts of stuff happened to me. during that time frame. And in the middle of all that, what I'm saying to you guys is my spirit man was not strong enough to watch that, to consume that mentally. And God allowed me, I'm not even going to go into any more details. We're just going to leave it right there. God allowed me to go through that so that I can tell y'all this happened years ago. We're talking about some 15 years ago. You understand what I'm saying? And God allowed me to go through that so that I can tell you guys about what I'm talking about right now, about your spirit man, about your mind. Your mind is a very powerful thing. And if you're not strong enough to stand up against what you are consuming mentally, you will become. Are you hearing what I'm saying? This is so powerful right now. This is not a joke. You will become the very thing that you're consuming. You hear what I'm saying? I have the chills right now. You hear what I'm saying? Because I'm allowing God to use me today through this situation to talk to you guys. And I hope that what I'm saying, when you leave up out of here today, I hope that what I'm saying means something to you and can help you. You will become the reality of what you are consuming. So if your spirit man is not strong enough, I would not touch it. I won't support it, because your spirit man already telling you it doesn't matter who is saying this and who is saying that. People are always going to use their mouths and talk and say things. Don't mean you need to rock with it. Stand on your own 2 feet. Stand 10 toes down and be like, oh, nope, I can't do it. And that's okay. If you don't want to buy this game because of what this one particular developer have to say, that's okay. Because who knows what goes on with your mind and in your heart when all the lights go out and you're there facing your demons, facing whatever you're facing mentally, right? By yourself. When you're off of social media, when you put that phone down and be like, okay, I'm done for today. Because a lot of us, we spend more time on social media than we do doing anything else. So when you get your daily digest, when you get your daily consumption of social media, daily dose of social media, and you had enough for today, you put your phone down and you're like, okay, time to do something else. And whatever it is that you do on your own time, who knows? Right? That's between you and God. And at the end of the day, bro, if you saying that, hey, you're not supporting this, stand on that. Don't be, it hurts my friggin' guts. It hurts me, man, because I'm so passionate about what we do here. I'm so passionate. I know there's probably only another person that I know of. I know there's plenty of other people that are like me, that are very passionate about video games. But the only other person that I've been knowing for years, since 2006, is Hip Hop Gamer. He's probably the only other person that I know of that is very passionate about friggin' video games as much as I do. And if I wasn't passionate about video games, I wouldn't be wasting you guys' time or even my time talking about video games for 2+ hours a day. If I wasn't passionate about it, if I didn't love it, it's not about money. It's not about fame. It's about the love that you have for something. And when you see the love that you have for something is just being dragged into other things that it shouldn't be dragged into, stuff that is going to just blow up out of proportion, right? And, oh no, all of a sudden this game gets canceled or this game gets boycotted, right? All of a sudden a studio that we come to know and love is now freaking tarnished and have a stained legacy attached to it because of what one person said. Come on, wake up. You know what I'm saying to be true, guys. Wake up. Now that that particular studio have a stained freaking legacy, because people are going to go back and be like, oh, remember this? People got receipts. It's the internet. Unlimited freaking receipts. The internet never runs out of paper. Come on, you should freaking know this. The internet always got ink, baby. It never runs out. So in case if you think that people are naive or people got amnesia and don't remember something that you said, oh, here goes the receipt, bro. Remember you said this at XYZ time? Here you go. Now you're being served. So my point is this. Look at the situation that we're in right now. And I need y'all to understand what I'm saying. Right? Activision. Remember the situation going on in the workplace? All that stuff around the time when Microsoft was getting ready to buy freaking Activision. Let's not even get into the nitty gritty of that. Ubisoft with all the harassments and all that stuff. Let's not even get into that. This ain't the first and it won't be the last. Y'all should know what I'm trying to say. EA, all these freaking companies, right? They stand for something. They believe in something. And they act out and they lash out all the time. And we see it. What the heck is going on? Why is so-and-so why is this developer getting harassed? Why is there harassment going on in the workplace? Right? And nobody is doing nothing about it because the head of that particular company is okay with it. A lot of times they're okay with it. That's why ain't nothing changing. And it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse and worse. That's why I always tell you guys,
Thanks
if you
for the
want
dono.
something to change it yourself.
I was gonna buy the game, but celebrating a person's death is where I draw the line.
Hey, man, listen, bro. That's not okay. That is not okay. It is not. But like I said,
Thanks for the dono.
my man Mick Sean with the 20. Check this out. He said, it's not that I'm excited for Ghost of Yotei. The diversity in these Western games are all over the place. Where such a ASS over in the Eastern developers actually care about what the gamers want. That's why Wukong was a success. Now, thank you so much, Mick Sean, for the 20. I appreciate y'all boys. Listen to me, man. Listen to me.
We will make our own destiny.
Blessings to Marlon and everyone in the chat. Remember to tell your loved ones because you never know what's around the corner. God bless. Praying gesture emoji.
My man. Parasite 82 Green. Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you for the 2 months. I appreciate you, my brother. Thank you. Definitely. I've always tried to inject Jesus in everything I do, especially on this channel. I'm not perfect. I'm not a perfect Christian. I make mistakes just like everybody else. I've slipped up. I've cussed. I've said things that I'm not supposed to say. We're human, and God knows that we're not perfect, right? So regardless of what you may say or what you may believe and things that you have done in your life, as long as you ask for forgiveness and keep it pushing, you are good. You don't have to prove yourself to nobody. You understand what I'm saying? If somebody is saying, listen, I'm not buying this because this so-and-so said this, okay, that's fine. But I'm telling you right now, this game is going to sell. People are going to buy this game because some people are looking at it as, well, hey, that has nothing to do with the game. That's all on that particular individual on what they said. And I've seen the comments. I've seen the comments on Twitter. I've seen the comments on Reddit. Like, this has nothing to do with the game. Oh, okay, this person worked on textures and whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because I looked up this individual on LinkedIn for myself. And it seems like under their belt is just Sucker Punch. And it's so freaking sad. right when they're about to release the friggin' game. You do this right when they're about to release the freaking game. Knowing, tell me that's not evil. Tell me, bro. Tell me that this world is not evil and dark and wicked. Huh? You're doing the timing of this. Why are you doing this? You're doing this at the worst time when the game is getting ready to come out. And you know the damages and how things spread like wildfire on social media. The timing of this, bro, the game is getting ready to come out. Why? You see what happened yesterday is so sad and so sensitive, and may God rest that person's soul and praying strength towards their family. Playing around or joking around about somebody passing away, that's nothing to laugh at. That's not funny. That's not something to joke about. You understand what I'm saying? You're grieving. Whoever you are that has lost someone. You understand what I'm saying? That could have been somebody that's connected to you. That could have been a family member, right? How would you feel to know that somebody is making fun of one of your family members? You see what I'm saying? That is not here anymore. That's not okay. That's not okay. Regardless if you're related or not, that's not okay. It's not okay, but people do it anyway, whether they're being serious or not. But what I am saying and what I'm going to continue to say, and I'm going to continue to stand on business, because if I don't stand on business, then I'm not Marlon. Because God has given me this platform for a reason. There's been so many times that I've been getting fight. I've been getting fight left and right, but I'm still here. Because God is allowing me to be here and to do this for you guys. To get through to some of y'all. Maybe not all, but some of y'all. I'm always going to be a lone wolf. I'm always going to be me at the end of the day. I don't need no help from nobody else. I got this because I know God got my back, and that's all I need. But why? Why is it? Because you believe, and you notice this particular individual go somewhere else. Pay attention to what I'm saying. You go somewhere else on another platform to say what you got to say, because you know, if you say what you got to say on the other platform, you already know the heat's going to be crazy. What? Mate, this is not a game, bro. This is not a joke. And it's like, bro, why? My whole thing, this is what gets me so upset. This is why I take all this to heart, because I'm so passionate about what I do. Why ruin your career? Why ruin your career? Man, you guys don't understand how it feels. Some of y'all might do. But for instance, using myself, I'm taking one for the team again. Myself. When I had issues, what was it, early up in last year with my channel being hacked, right? And man, it's like my whole world was crumbling, because I'm like, man, I put so much time and effort, and I'm like, God, this is something that you told me to do. This is a channel that you told me to make. So in the back of my head, I'm not worried. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not worried in the back of my head, because I know God got me. But in my human mind, in my flesh, I'm like, oh my God, I'm panicking, because I'm like, man, my channel's gone. I've worked so freaking hard. I bust my behind to have what we have today. And because of the grace of God. And I'm like, man, I feel like I'm about to lose everything. You can ask my wife. She could tell you. I feel like I'm about to lose every freaking thing that I worked so freaking hard for. And it's, man, this just happened on accident. Whatever happened, whatever evil, whatever bad-minded person did this, God bless him. But I know God is going to put my feet on a higher ground. And I say all this to say this. Why risk your career? Why risk your career and everything you work so hard for? Why tarnish your reputation? Mocking somebody or joking or whatever the case may be. And you know the consequences of that. You know, potentially you're probably going to get fired. You are in the 1 percentile of people who are extremely fortunate. I'm not going to use the word lucky. You are extremely blessed. You are extremely fortunate to be a developer or to be a director or whatever the heck you are and making real good freaking money. Why risk it for something like this? Huh? Why? Why are you going to risk your career, lose your job? And now you're just going to create a whole stained freaking legacy now. Because now people are going to be like, I don't want you working for us. Because who's to say you're not going to do the same thing that you just did right now? But it's just one individual. And because it's just one individual, look how much it spread. Because this person worked for a beloved freaking studio. Understand what I am saying right now. Because words carry weight. Words is like a freaking bag of rocks that you're carrying on your shoulder. You understand what I'm saying? That's words. It carries weight, especially with a situation like that. That's very freaking sensitive. Somebody lost their life, and the best that you can do is come on and say this. Keep your opinions to yourself. Stuff like that, you don't go on social. That's the problem with this generation. Every little thing, I got to tweet, I got to record. I got to tweet, I got to record. I got to tweet, I got to record. And we're all guilty of it. Certain things you just swallow. You just hold it down. Because you know if you say something, you know what that comes with, man. Come on, you should know this. You know the type of world we live in right now. You know how dark this world is right now. And Jesus is the light, he's the truth, and he is the way. If you want to make it into heaven, he's the only way. There's no other twist, turn, merry-go-round way. Is it that you believe or you don't believe? That's your business. Your take and what you have to say about XYZ person, that's your business. What, you want views and clicks? Is it even worth it to tarnish your reputation? Is a little retweet, million tweets, likes, and all that is going to make you a millionaire? It's going to make you so much better than how you are now? No. Because all of that can go away just like that. Somebody can hack into your account and bye-bye goes all that. And then now you're going to be remembered as that whatever person you are that said whatever. And then now it's kind of like, bro, don't you realize you're damaging yourself mentally, physically, and emotionally, rotten on the freaking inside out? It's sad and pathetic. And more developers are going to do this. This is just the beginning. Remember, I tell you today, remember this channel. I need you guys to remember me as someone that always speak up. I don't hold no corners. I have the love of Jesus in my heart. I'm not perfect, but I'm always straightforward with y'all. And I let y'all boys know the real. You understand what I'm saying? There are certain people and certain individuals in this world that I don't agree with the things that they're doing. But what I'm not going to do is make a fool out of myself. You understand what I'm saying? What I'm not going to do is have a black heart. That's what I'm not going to do. Because I wasn't raised that kind of way. And I don't have that kind of heart. Some people got black hearts to the point where they don't care about nothing but themselves and what they have to say. And hey, I respect everybody's view on everything that they have to say and everything that they're doing, regardless if they're a game developer or not, or a studio head or not. Look at Neil Druckmann. Look how much hate that man was getting just for Last of Us Part 2. Come on, you should know this. A lot of you guys did not care for the writing for Last of Us Part 2. Don't let me dig up old freaking graves at this doggone point now. Come on, don't get me started today. How much hate that game was getting, to the point where a lot of people was like almost ruined the freaking game. All the leaks that was happening. Don't you see how damaging this is to our culture, to our safe space, to our safe haven? Come on, you should know this. This is what upsets me the most, bro. Why do you think we sit on this channel day after day, week after week, year after year, talking about the same doggone thing about how good it was in the past? Because in the past, that's when it was the greatest. Now it's all rubbish. Now everything is just so toxic. It is so freaking toxic, man. Gaming is just, it's just getting uprooted inside and out. Now it's starting to rot on the inside now, because now it's getting dragged into so many different things that it should not be getting dragged in. Gaming should stay in gaming. Politics should stay in politics. Science needs to stay in science. You get what I'm saying? Everything have different categories. It needs to stay there, regardless of what, who saying what, whatever. But that's just how it is. People are hungry for attention. So people use a very sad situation to try to uplift themselves and uplift their platform. Am I making sense? Am I preaching, or am I saying something that me, if I'm talking nonsense, please tell me I'm talking nonsense. But I'm not going to open up my mouth if I'm not driven by the Spirit right now. You understand what I'm saying? I hope what I'm saying makes sense to y'all. It's only going to get worse before it gets better. This is not going to be the first, and it won't be the last time. More and more games will be developed. More and more developers, more and more are going to come out and say things based off of things that are going on in a whole different space, and pull it over into gaming, pull it over onto that poor innocent game, and just ruin it for you. And you've been waiting so long. You see what I'm saying? We're at the end of the rope. We're at the end of the rope, not even just in gaming, but life itself. These are the end times. Look at all the signs. Look at what's going on. Open up your eyes and wake up. And every single day you wake up, just pray that God will cover you and cover your family and protect you when you go out and when you come in. Because when you go out, you don't know what's going to happen when you go out. So you always got to stay in prayer. I got to keep reminding myself that I need to keep praying each and every day, because we need God. We need Jesus more than ever before. In our gaming space, in our everyday life, we need something. We need peace, something, because it's either our minds are troubled, or we're confused, or we don't know what to relate on. We don't even know what to do with ourselves anymore. Gaming is just not the same, man. I don't know if you guys can see it. I can see it crystal clear. It's getting destroyed right in front of our eyes. Stuff is getting boycotted. Stuff is getting, messages are being put into our cartoons, in our games, in our music. Everything is being corrupt. There's always some sort of corruption going on. And, you know, even on Sony's side, on the PlayStation side of things, this is attached to Sony. This is attached to PlayStation. That's the crazy freaking part about the whole situation. It's attached to Sony. It's attached to PlayStation, the brand. Wow. But what is Sony going to do? Is Sony going to fire this individual because of what's being said or what they have to say about what happened yesterday? Or they're just going to brush it under the rug? Who knows? So, are you going to be purchasing this game? The choice is yours. And if you purchase this game, that doesn't make you a bad person, right? There's no wrong or right answer to this. You stand on what you believe in and what you think is right. Who cares about, do you care about what people think about you? Look yourself in the mirror right now. Look yourself in the mirror. Look yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, do I care? Do I care about what anybody have to say about me? Do you live your life caring about what other people think about you? Caring about the decisions that you make because of the way how you think, the way what you believe in, the car that you drive, the house that you have? Do you care about what people think about you and what they have to say about you because you went on ahead and bought a game that some developer said something that was so sick? Do you care? Or you're going to care? It's either you care or you don't. Choice is yours. But me, I stay away from the drama. I stay away from the drama, bro. When that line is being drawn and it comes over into gaming, now I got something to say. You understand what I'm saying? Now you got the line, you got the chains rattling now. Now I'm fixing to pop off. Wait a minute. What's going on? But if our space was fine, I'm okay. I'll have anything. You know what? I'll say my condolences and I would say what my heart tells me to say. And I have a very good heart and just leave it right there. Praying for XYZ family. Hey, I'm so sorry for what happened. It's very sad, and move on. You understand what I'm saying? And not dwelling on it, not joking about it or any of that. But when it comes in our space, ladies and gentlemen, I want y'all to know the significance and the importance of what I'm saying. When it becomes when it becomes a problem is when it comes in our space. This is something that we've been fighting for, ladies and gentlemen, since the very beginning, since Atari 2600, since PS1. I don't know what your first gaming console was, but we've been fighting for this space for years. And now it's getting invaded. So you thought what? You thought I was not going to come on here and have something to say today? You thought I was just going to come out here and just not have anything to say? Nah, you're wrong. You're wrong if you think I'm not going to say something. Yeah, because this is our safe haven. And there's no right about it. This is not right. This is not okay. But people have a right to say how they feel and how they think. Ladies and gentlemen, before I get right off into the main meat and potatoes, I pray for our gaming space. I pray for our gaming culture. I pray for all these developers and publishers and the like. I pray that this thing that we call gaming will continue to be gaming. Because it's something that we love, something that we adore, something that we can relate to, something that we can fall on. Something that we have adapted to since the very beginning, since we were in diapers. I literally pray for our gaming space right now. We cannot control what writers write. We cannot control the mouths of developers and publishers and the likes. We can't. What we can control is what we can control. And so we need to control that. But man, if you don't see that gaming is just not the same anymore, I don't know what else to tell you. Gaming is changing, and it's changing rapidly. The higher we climb into gaming, when we start crossing over to the next generation of consoles and we start getting new leadership into these companies, there are things that are going to be said that you're not going to agree with, but the choice is yours. It all comes down to you, ladies and gentlemen, on what you decide to do. What side are you going to be on? Are you going to be on your own side, stand firm on what you believe in, or you're going to care about what other people have to say about you or about a said individual? It's up to you. But I pray for all of us. And I pray that we can continue to be happy in this space that we call gaming. Because the happiness is turning into sadness. Each and every single game that comes out is just slowly getting ripped apart. Because it's woke or I don't know. Is something political going on with the game because of the writing of the game, right? And just wait. Just bro, we have TV shows. This is the crazy part about this situation. Just take video games just for a second out of your mind. Bro, we have TV shows, we have cartoons, all music, all sorts of different genres of entertainment, movies that makes fun of people and what happened to people, right? And now we are getting it more than ever into our video games. And it's ruined the innocence of our video games. Back in the 90s, early 2000s, even late 80s, gaming was just on a whole nother level. Why do you think I talk about the good old days so much? And those games that were just really good from start to freaking finish. The writing was excellent. Notice how the writing has changed for these games from the 90s, early to mid to late 90s. Same thing with the 80s and even 2000s. Notice how the timing of things are happening and the writing and the development has changed over time because we keep having new generations of developers. All these different people coming into these companies and into these studios, right? Changing the way how these games look and play, right? Now it's not the same anymore. These games are getting rushed. These games are looking like, I don't even know what, like, what is this, right? There's no value. There's no structure. There's nothing new. It's just rubbish. Just rushed rubbish. And it's like, bro, where is the passion into the games? These games are getting watered down and diluted at this doggone point. I'm not joking. I'm being serious. And you guys know what I'm saying to be true. A lot of these games that is coming out this generation is a joke. It's like, what is this? You expect us to pay full price for this rubbish? And they do expect you to do it. Because this is the biggest form of entertainment. This is the wealthiest form of entertainment, which is gaming. No other genre of entertainment is as wealthy as gaming. This is where we make the most money, in gaming. Billions upon trillions of dollars, right? And at the same time, these people in higher power, these people who work for these companies are saying things and putting these things into these games, right? And it's up to you to say, nope, I'm not buying this. Choice is yours. But I'm here to tell you today that it's going to get worse before it gets better. And here I am. I'm like, man, looking at Ghost of Yotei, and I'm like, man, all right, I've seen even more than I saw before. And I was like, oh, shoot, I'm down. And boom, here comes this. Now it's like, oh, okay. What do I do now? What do I do now? The choice is yours. Are you going to listen to everybody else telling you, oh, really? You buying this game? Or you're going to stand firm and buy the game. Or you're just not going to buy it off of your own merit. Not because somebody else is pumping you up and telling you, hey, buy it or not buy it. Because that's what's happening right now. Sony have not come out publicly and said anything regarding this situation yet, right? And guys, this is a very delicate situation. It really is. Because we're living in a time where social media has the strongest presence of all time. You understand what I'm telling you? The strongest presence. You can get canceled immediately, right away. Literally, you can lose everything you work so hard for. And when I say canceled, I simply mean people start unfollowing you. People don't want to support you no more. You have to be careful. You're walking on eggshells. You're walking on wet toilet paper. If you step the wrong way, you're going to fall through. So you have to be freaking careful, especially if your livelihood depends on it. You need to be careful. And that goes for anybody who works in our industry. It could be a head of a company, a head of a studio, could be developers. Your job is on the line each and every day. Ain't no safe place. Ain't no safe, secure anything. Come on, you should know this. Nothing is guaranteed. What you think what? Because you wake up every morning and go to your job, your job is safe and secure? No, it ain't. Because I feel like this is what I believe in, and you don't have to believe in the same thing that I believe in. But I believe that God has a plan for everybody's life. And the reason why you still got your job, it's not just because of you. It's because of the love of God. It's because of the love of Christ that's flowing through you. And because of his love for you and your family and what you stand for and what you believe in, and because you put him first, is why you got a job. It ain't just because of you. Because if you leave it up to you, you ain't gonna have a job. Because we are humans at the end of the day. And we are going to say things and do things based off of emotions, regardless of the situation or the reality. So, am I going to sit here and let this one particular individual developer ruin everything for me? The choice is yours. It's just like waking up, putting on your clothes, putting on your sock, biting into your apple and eating some scrambled eggs with some waffles and kissing your wife or your man and going to work, or however you swing. Choice is yours. Guys, these are serious times that we're living in right now. Serious times that we're living in right now. It's like every single thing is getting ruined right now. Everything. Not just gaming, everything. Nothing is the same anymore. So what's going to happen? And the reason why I'm so upset right now is because you have a bunch of frauds in the gaming space. They sit there and they say, oh, yeah. And they're the ones with all the subscribers and viewers. Let's keep it a buck. They're the ones with all the money. They're the wealthy ones because people put them in a certain section on YouTube or on social media. So they're famous because of the things that they say and how they talk and how they are. Good for them. Right? But how can you sit there and support somebody that lies to you in front of your face? And even when you see the lie right in front of your face, you still support it anyway. Because no, you're looking at views and clicks, something that can go away tomorrow morning and that person have nothing. These same individuals, I'm not going to say names because we don't say names around here. These same individuals, you know who you are in the gaming space. You lie, cheat, and steal. You say, oh no, I'm not buying this. I'm not doing this because this is rubbish. And this is this and this is that. And they turn around. They turn around and buy it anyway. What? And that's okay. For instance, PS5 Pro is trash. PS5 Pro is overpriced rubbish. That's what you said out of your mouth, right? Okay, so your followers starting to believe you. Oh, maybe the PS5 Pro is rubbish. For those of you who don't have a strong spirit, man, and have a strong friggin' mind and a brain to use for yourself, oh, it must be true. PS5 Pro is really rubbish. Shoot, if so-and-so saying they're not going to buy it, then I ain't going to buy it. What? That's just how society is. That's how social media is. That's how our gaming space is now. Because so-and-so got so much influence on you, all of a sudden now you saying no. If he's saying he ain't doing it, I ain't doing it. What? Are you a follower or are you a leader? Oh, Switch 2 is trash. Not buying the Switch 2. Switch 2 is rubbish. Based off of what? On what grounds is Switch 2 rubbish? Oh, it's the same thing. Oh, it's not. It can't even play third-party games. It's not worth $450. It's not worth it to you. Same thing with the Legion Go 2. People were saying, oh, it's so expensive. Lenovo has lost their minds. Okay, rightfully so. Oh, I'm not buying it. Oh, ain't nobody gonna buy it. Sold out. You can't speak for everybody else. That's why I don't understand these individuals that waste their breath and their time. Just all they're doing is for the monetary gain. Let's keep it $150. That's all they're doing, guys. That's all they're freaking. That's why I say you can't make a decision. Goes back to the friggin' point of what this whole conversation is about. Do things off of what you believe in, off of your own merit, your mind, your spirit, and your soul. Whatever your mind, spirit, or soul says, go with that. Pray about it. If you can't make a decision. You understand what I'm saying? Because we have this high pedestal for people. We got to stop doing that. Listen, I'm just another brother, bruh. I'm just another human being. I'm just over the lens. I ain't nobody special. I just work hard. That's all. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm just obedient to God. That's all. And that's why I'm in the position I'm in right now. That's it. I ain't nobody special. I ain't nobody great. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just me. I'm just Marlon. I'm just here. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to do everything that I can to help you guys. Have your own mind. Make your own decision. If you want to go buy Ghost of Yotei, go buy Ghost of Yotei. That's your business. I'm not going to sit here and chastise you and hate you because, oh, well, yeah, so-and-so going to go buy Ghost of Yotei after what so-and-so said. Okay, that's so-and-so business. Mind your business. I'm not going to dislike that person one way or the other. Okay, that's cool. I hope they enjoy the game. We got to protect our space, guys, as much as we can. It's already, listen, the odds are up against us right now. Rules are being put in place. You don't see the damage. You don't see the freaking damages that are happening right now in our space. You don't see it right now. Huh? You don't see the extra charges that are being put on things that we love right now. Stuff is being triple, quadruple the price of what we love right now. What we love right now is getting out of reach right now. What we love right now is too expensive for us to afford right now, more than ever right now. Wake up and realize what the heck I'm saying. Wake up and realize what the heck I'm saying. Our industry is being destroyed. It ain't the same no more. Wake up. Stop living in la la land. Wake up. You see what's going on. Everything around us in the gaming space and technology space is going up in freaking price. It ain't coming down. And it's getting harder and harder and harder and harder for us to survive out here in these streets, let alone this thing we call gaming. Gaming is becoming more niche than ever before. Wake up and realize what I'm saying. I can't believe y'all. You don't see it? It's getting to the point where you can't do it. You can't afford it. My dad would always tell me, son, take what you can afford. If you can't afford it, leave it alone. Now we got to pay double time. This game, I feel so bad for some of y'all that live in countries where certain games are banned and you can't even play that game because you live in that country. Sucks. Or you live in a country where you don't have the best internet. You understand what I'm saying? You know, there's laws and rules in place that this video game can't be here. And it's a video game that I feel so bad because I wish I could help y'all. I wish I could help everybody. I wish that I was in a better space. I wish I had more juice to help. I only can do what I can. The only thing that I have to offer is my voice. That's it. That's all I can offer. You understand what I'm saying? I need y'all to wake up because some of y'all are just so blinded by what's going on social media and in today's, y'all need to wake up because it's only gaming is going to be, God help me, please help me to say, gaming is going to get so much more expensive and out of reach for the majority of you. And if you are not into that 1 percentile of people that can afford this thing we call gaming, the joke's on you, right? Because that's what we like to do in today's time. We like to joke about things that are not funny. We like to joke about serious things that are happening in our world and around us. The Bible says that what? There's a time and place for everything. But yet still, it's not. Yet still, we're not implementing those things. There's a time and place for everything. And right now in the world and even in things that we enjoyed and that we love is getting tarnished. So the choice is yours, ladies and gentlemen. What are you going to do? I've seen so much, guys. And this is why I'm sitting here talking right now. I've seen it all in this gaming space. I've seen it all. I've seen people sell their souls for fame, for money, for power, for status. And they're still empty. They're still freaking empty. Like a water bottle, empty. Well, this water bottle have something in it, water in it. So it has weight. It means something to me because it has weight to it. If it's empty, I'm going to throw it away.
Thanks for the dono.
The problem is the gaming industry is filled with a bunch of activists that cater to a certain demographic of people. They're making games based off of pushing messages instead of just making good games.
Yep. That's the problem. There you go. Somebody Shout out to McShawn. God bless you and your family, my brother. Appreciate the super chat. There you go. There you go. My man, somebody with some kind of backbone sense. There you go. Same, what I've been talking about for the past hour and 30 minutes is very important of what I just talked about. Summarize it right there perfectly. Instead of keeping it gaming, we are mixing our political beliefs and other things into our games when it just need to be gaming. Does anybody understand what I'm saying? If you feel a certain way about whoever is higher up in power here or whatever, okay, that's your business. Don't put it into the games. Keep the games out of this. Keep the innocence of gaming out of this and just keep it gaming. And what blows my mind is we got some of the most talented people in the world in the gaming space. And they're the ones that are saying the crazy stuff. You see what I'm saying? And making us look bad, making the space look bad. You know what I'm saying? And blowing things up out of proportion. The most talented people in the world are always the one. And never see with the drama, with the controversy. Because they believe in certain things. They behave a certain kind of way. And hey, that's on them. Believe what you believe. Be who you want to be. Even if God created you to be a certain way, you want to change the way how you are. That's your business. That's on you. But what I'm saying is let's keep the innocence of gaming strictly about gaming. Don't blend it into our games. You understand what I'm saying? Because this is why we do what we do. When we pick up a controller, to game and have fun. And you know what I mean? To ease that day-to-day stress. Some of us need something to fall on. Some of us are struggling in our minds and in our hearts. Some of us don't have strong enough faith in God or whatever in ourselves. So we need something to relate to. And most of you guys, you pick up a controller to ease that pressure. And now that thing that you love, that thing that tells you to pick up the controller and game and enjoy yourself is now telling you like, oh, what is this? Like, what am I playing? What is this rubbish? No, can't do it. And more, as time progresses, you're going to be doing this. Putting down the controller. You're going to pick it up. You're going to put it back down. No, not interested. And it's going to get to the point where you're like, okay, enough is enough. I had enough. Screw it. Guys, that's what's happening right now. More and more people are saying to themselves, like, what has gaming become? Like seriously, games are getting delayed left and right. Games are getting canceled left and right. Nothing new. But whenever they do come out, they're disappointing. Or there's something that rubs you the wrong way. And there's, unfortunately, guys, there's nothing that we can do. The only thing that we can do is use our platform, use our mouths, and let our voice be heard. If something is not right, speak up and say it's not right. And hopefully it change. But it's going to take a whole lot for it to change. All right. I do have a lot more to say during the Q&A. But you know what? Let's rip the Band-Aid off real quick. God. Give me the strength. I need the strength today, God. I need it. I need the strength. Please give me strength to finish strong. To say what I need to say to your people, to say what I need to say to these gamers, these enthusiasts, people who are watching, people who are at work right now. Listen. Here we go. So, I need y'all to hear me and hear me loudly and clearly right now. Okay? Now, this is coming from Comic Book News. Ghost of Yotei. Game developer Drew Harrison celebrates. Notice that word? Celebrates the death of Charlie Kirk. Now, this person is a senior staff character artist at Sucker Punch Production. They went on Blue Sky and said, I hope the you know what? Because it's YouTube, we gotta, you know what they're saying, okay? Name is Mario, so that Luigi knows his bro got his back. Why? 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 When you know, this is getting me so upset right now. When you know that you are in position of power, you're working for one of the best studios that's under PlayStation Studios. When you know those things and know that anything that you say, people are going to look at and it's going to carry weight and it's going to travel fast. Why? Now it's like you look at this and other people on social media saying, Ghost of Yotei, Grumps, Ghost of Yotei is dead to me now. Other people not buying the game. I'm not buying it. Because of this one individual decides that, hey, he or she is going to say how they really feel, regardless of the repercussions, regardless of how delicate the situation is.
Thanks for the dono.
GTA was notorious for pushing buttons. What the SP dev said was tame compared to what GTA did in the past. Everyone angry now. Seriously.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. GTA has done worse. A lot of other games has done worse. But what I'm saying is, based off of what this person said, right? Like, a whole game now is going to be destroyed or tarnished because of what this person said, because of what this senior developer just said. Whether they're being serious or they're joking, this is not a joking matter. What happened yesterday is not a joking matter, right? I've seen worse than this. But what I'm saying is, people that are saying that they're done, are you done? Are you really done? Are you really done? That's what I'm trying to get at. That's what I'm trying to get at. Are you done? Or are you just riding the wave? Because what happened yesterday is bleeding into today. Right? because of how famous that person was. So you're riding the wave, and most people in the gaming space, they love to ride the waves, man. Anything that is popular, that's just how it goes. Everybody gets on the popular train because it gets views, and it's all about status, and it's all about fame and power at the end of the day. Even if it ruins what you believe in and stand for, even if you break in your own rules, it's okay because I'm famous now. But let me tell you something about fame. Fame is a double-edged sword. You hear me? There is nothing in this life that does not come with something bad. It can't just be all good unless you're just naive in your brain to think that everything is all good. There is nothing bad. No, there is good and there's bad. There's pros and there's cons. So yeah, I want to be famous, or I'm going to use this bad, sad situation and boost my platform and drag both of these two different genres together and just say, hey, you know what? I want to boost my platform, so I'm done. I'm done with this game. And there were things that were said before in our games. Not just in our games, but also was said before from other individuals, other higher ups, other studio heads. And you still bought the game anyway. Look at all the stuff that was being said about Last of Us Part 2, and people still bought the game anyway. So what are we doing here? That's what I would like to know. What are we doing? That's what I would like to know. Really? It's like, this is not the first time. Look at Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet. Look at the situation that's going on with that game. Oh, she's bald-headed. Oh, she's this. Oh, she's that. Oh, it's woke. This is what I'm saying. Like, it's so laughable to me because a lot of people be talking garbage. Oh, yeah. The game is woke and the game is this and the game is that and the actress or the actor this or the actor that. But you still buy it. My saying goes, you still gonna buy it. So true. You still gonna buy it. So who are you fooling? Once all this stuff kind of simmers down from what happened yesterday, unfortunately, I'm so sad because a life was taken. And it's so sad, you know, and God rest that person's soul. And hearts go out to, you know, their family and loved ones. But at the same time, at the same token, once everything simmers down, these same individuals, these same people that are saying that they're done and they're on their high horse now, they're going to revert back to what they were doing before. Come on, you should know this. Don't act like you don't know what I'm saying. I see right through people, bro. I'm very good with, I can see right. Nope. I can see it. And that to me, I have one word to describe that. Fake. So you saying you done and you not buying the game, but who knows what you do behind closed doors? Am I going to be sitting here looking soon as you turn off your computer, turn off your phone, you with your man, you with your girl, you at your crib? I don't know what you be doing. This is why I don't trust people. You understand what I'm saying? One of my biggest issues in life is I don't trust people. I don't. It's hard for me to trust. That's one of the things y'all don't know about. I don't trust people like that. I don't roll that kind of, I don't have a lot of friends. I'm a lone ranger on stream and I'm a lone ranger in life. Believe that. Like Birdman would say, believe that. You hear what I'm saying? So let me tell you this. Listen, man, Y'all can believe what y'all want to believe. You can believe all these social media people on YouTube and on Twitter all you want. Oh, I'm not buying. You see how many videos about this topic right now? And all you hearing is, oh, I'm not buying. I'm not supporting this. I'm not buying it. Is this our first rodeo? Really? Oh, okay. The same set of frauds that were saying, oh yeah, I'm not buying PS5 Pro, taking screenshots, putting it on social media. Yeah, baby, I just bought me a PS5 Pro, baby. You gonna get a PS5 Pro? I got a PS5 Pro, baby. I went on ahead and bought the bullet, baby. Right? Same individuals that were saying, "Oh no, I'm not buying the I'm not buying the Switch 2. I'm not buying the Switch 2." Come on, you should know this. Pay attention to what I'm saying so we can expose these frauds. Right? They sit there, I'm not buying Switch 2 because of what Doug Bowser said. Oh, how dare Doug Bowser say the things that he said about, oh, if you can't afford Switch 2, go buy a Switch 1. Or whatever, however he said it. And it rubbed people the wrong way. How many times have we been down this road and you turn around and you still go join the line after you done make your video, after you done make your stream for your family members, for yourself. So, oh, okay. So you're a fraud. I see. So you're just doing all this for views and for clicks. Where's your integrity, bro? Where's your honesty? People come and watch you every single day, give you money every single day. The least that you can do is be honest and be upfront. So I don't want to, this means nothing to me. Because all this right now, once all this die out, just like every other thing else on social media, once all the views and the clicks die down, these same people are going to do whatever they are going to do. Guarantee you they're going to play Ghost of Yotei. Guaranteed. They're only saying this right now because they know negativity. They know that, hey, if you saying, hey, people love drama. You understand what I'm saying? On social media, they do. So if you're saying, hey, I'm done with this, I'm not going to support this. Oh, shoot. Oh, I'm clicking on this. Oh, wait, what's going on? I need some of that tea. I need some of that tea. Ain't you got work to do? No, baby. No. I need some of that tea. I need some of that drama. People love that. And being that people been on social media for so many years, they freaking know. They know the truth. They know the truth. So they're going to feed into that nonsense. But watch this game. This game is going to sell regardless of what end up happening. I don't know how many copies of this game is going to be sold, but people who been genuinely waiting on this game for years, they're going to buy this game. Maybe there might be a lot. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe the ripple effect, maybe the damages of what was said is probably greater than what we can see right now. Maybe, maybe not. We will see. We don't know, but we will see. And maybe, I suppose, it should be a lesson to Sony. And it's you can't even, because you think you know somebody because you do background checks and you do all the necessary hiring process and you think you really know somebody, but you really don't. Until when you hire them and you have them in and then something happens in the world that they don't like. And then they start being vocal about it while they're working for your company. And drag down your image and what you stand for. But everybody have a right to say how they feel. Everybody has a mind of their own. That's cool. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section. What do you guys think? Are you still going to buy Ghost of Yotei? Maybe that should be a poll that we should be doing during the Q&A. Don't you think? All right, we'll see. Because I know some of you guys are going to be honest with me. Maybe, maybe not. We will see during the Q&A portion of the show. All right, next topic. Hit the like button. And, you know, this is why I'm always going to be passionate and I'm always going to be honest with y'all about how I feel about things. Before we move on to the next topic, I hope that, because this is the longest time that we have stayed on this, and the reason why is because I'm tired of it. Because our space, the thing that we call gaming, our safe haven is being destroyed day after day, year after year, generation after generation. So I hope everything that I said today had some sort of meaning or some sort of purpose, or maybe shed some light on some things. Do what you want to do. Don't let nobody stop you. The moral of the story goes, don't let nobody stop you. If you want to buy this game, go buy that game. If you don't want to buy it, don't buy it. Plain and simple. All right. Now, the next victim is PS5 Pro, which we're going to be talking about right now. Again, because we do have an update here that wasn't included into yesterday's show. PS5 Pro is the next victim. Oh no, don't buy PS5 Pro. PS5 Pro is rubbish. PS5 Pro ain't worth it. And you still end up buying it anyway. Well, not all of you, but the individuals, you know who you are. And if GTA, woo, here I'm about to hit now. I'm about to hit hard right now. And if not saying it's going to happen because we don't know. But if GTA 6 comes out on PS5 Pro and that game is running at 60 frames at dynamic 4K or even 1440p, guess who is going to be changing their mind? Them same people. Oh, Rockstar. Oh, take two. Oh, let's go. Oh, shoot. Let me call the wife right quick. Oh, shoot. Oh. Hello? Hey, babes. Woo-hoo. Hey, man, I was talking greasy about PS5 Pro last year, all up into, now, and I changed my mind. Baby. I changed my mind. I know it's expensive, but can we go in our retirement savings? Please, baby, please. It's $800 before taxes, and I need a disk drive for GTA 6. I know what I said was wrong. I know I'm going back on my words. I know I've been talking about it for the past, year and a half, saying this machine is trash, but oh my God, I am ready to purchase. I'm going back on my word, baby. So can we go in our retirement or our 401k? Yes? Yes! So, WCCF Tech is reporting based off of what I talked about yesterday. Now, listen to this. While it's this was previously from yesterday, but it got updated. So while it's official that AMD FSR 4 is coming to PS5 Pro next year, little is known about how the system will handle the upscaler and how games will benefit from some of its features, which include AI-powered super resolution and frame generation. Update. Sony reached out to us to clarify that it's a new version of the PSSR upscaler powered by the same, listen to this. This is very important because this was not mentioned yesterday. Powered by the same algorithm powering AMD FSR 4. So basically, it's still going to be PSSR, but it's going to be powered by the same algorithm as FSR 4. Mwah! Think about GTA 6. Code developed as part of the Amethyst joint partnership by AMD and Sony that will hit PS5 Pro next year, which we heard from my man Moore's Law is Dead that it's going to be Q1 of next year. Pay attention. Not the latest version of the upscaler. So there you guys go. So, man, PSSR is about to get super powerful next year because it's going to be powered by, according to WCCF Tech, Sony reached out to them with some clarifications. Are you guys paying attention to what I'm saying? And they're saying, Sony told WCCF Tech that, listen, just to clarify some things here about what you heard and what we said before, is that PSSR will be powered by the same algorithm as FSR 4. That's crazy. Oh my God. So this, in other words, this upscaling technology is going to be even better than how it is now. So I'm telling you, those people, like that little skit that we just did earlier about people like, oh, I'm not buying PS5 Pro. But as soon as you see a game that you've been waiting for decades, ends up running at the resolution and frame rate, not saying that it will. I'm not confirming anything because that's not what I do. I'm not no insider. I'm not claiming to be no insider. I don't need all that attention on me. I'm just saying if the inevitable happens to where PS5 Pro does run this game at 60 frames and at the resolution that you so crave, PS5 Pro will not be trash anymore. PS5 Pro will be headlines in your household. You running with your drawers on. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh. Slow down, Calvin. Listen. Hey, can we, hold on. I need a little bit of water. Hold on, baby. Listen, baby. Can we go in our 401k? Can we go in our retirement? Slow down, Calvin. What's wrong with you, boy? Look like you saw a ghost. I did saw a ghost, baby. Can we go in our tax return or our 401k or our retirement? Listen, I need at least $1,000. The heck you need $1,000? I need a PS5 Pro. Man, listen. Calvin running out of breath, I see. All right. Let's go ahead and let's move on. Woo! Oh, God, I can't laugh no more. Oh, I'm done. I'm done. Oh, are you? Are you, Calvin? Are you done? Are you sure you done? Nah, you ain't. You just getting started, baby. Oh. Woo! Oh, Lord. I'm about to lose my mind up in here today. These frauds like Calvin. Oh, yeah. I'm done with Sony. Oh, man, I can't stand for that. I ain't buying another PlayStation game. How dare you? And then as soon as something comes out that lines up with your eyes, chop, chop. Let's do it.
Thanks for the dono.
Let's get it.
Hey Marlon, you should cut that from the live stream when you get done streaming and post it as a whole video. That's going to be hilarious. Smiley face emoji.
Listen. McShawn, I appreciate you, baby. Listen, man. These frauds like Calvin, you see what I'm saying? Man, running around in his drawers. Man, wake up out of his bed. Wife is like, what's going on? Baby, listen, hey, can you loan me $800? $800? What you need $800 for? Calm yourself down, boy, with your hot breath. I need a PS5 Pro. Ain't you said PS5 Pro was trash? Yeah, but GTA 6, boy. Calm yourself down and relax yourself and your emotions and go brush your stink breath. Listen, GTA 6 is running at 60 frames. I mean, I take back everything I said. Oh, you gonna take back everything you said, huh? So you ain't a man of your word, huh? Oh, okay. Yeah, baby. I go back on my word. It's okay. We all do it. I need that $800 now. Come on, give me. Give me. Hey, do what you do. Don't let me stop you. That boy Calvin over there fiending. That boy like, I need that $800 now. Like, dang, Calvin. Woo! Let's go, baby. Let's go to the next topic, man. Hey, man. Gotta have some fun with it. Gotta laugh. We still gotta live. Regardless of what's going on in the world, regardless of what's going on in our space, we still gotta laugh and we still gotta be humans and we still gotta have some kind of joy in our lives. We can't just be all serious and uptight. Relax. Loosen up a little bit, Calvin. You can't just be aye, sir. Like, put your hands down, brother. All right. So, Borderlands 4. What's going on with Borderlands 4? Oh, that's right. Wait a minute. Oh, mind's eye. Oh, mind's eye. Oh, shoot. Mind's eye. Where you at, homie? I'm looking for you, man. Come out of that corner over there, mind's eye. Hey. Come over there. Whoa! Oh, here he is. Come here. Don't fight me. Don't you fight me, mind's eye. Come back up to the front of the screen. Stop fighting me. So, mind's eye want to act right. So you remember the situation that happened with mind's eye, where something wasn't right with the reviews for mind's eye. You guys remember that? Well. What do we have here? No console reviews for Borderlands 4? Oh, mind's eye. You can go about your business now. All right. So, shall we have this discussion? Borderlands 4 reviews delayed until after launch, sparking fans' frustration. It says right here that Borderlands 4 fans are encountering a setback just before the game's September 12th release. According to Metacritic, the review embargo for the highly anticipated looter shooter will hit later this week. Meaning critical impressions will not be available until after the game is on sale. This caused frustration among players who were hoping for early reviews to help them decide on a purchase. Update. The review embargo has lifted today, just few hours before the launch. It seems that Metacritic may have made an error. Additionally, some outlets may not have received a review code, Push Square, in advance for a specific platform. We apologize for any confusion that this may cause. Now, if you go to Metacritic right now,
Thanks for the dono.
You gon' take back what you said, hun juvenile. Speaking head emoji.
listen, man. Mind's eye ain't gon' listen. Mind's eye knows better, bro. Mind's eye knows better. Okay? So, as you guys can see here, come on, you should know this. Where's our Borderlands 4 PS5 review? Ready and waiting.
Thanks for the dono.
Borderlands 4 is using UE5.
Here we go. There you go. There, y'all think I'm joking around when I say this? I ain't playing around. It says right now, you should be seeing critic reviews of Borderlands 4 published across the web in months leading up to the game's release. And obviously, we very much hope to be one of those outlets, also with a verdict to share ahead of launch. Unfortunately, that hasn't turned out to be the case. While we are kindly offered a PC review code to cover Borderlands 4, it is our site policy for all reviews and mini reviews to be conducted on native PlayStation hardware because they're puss square. PS5 review code was not made available to us. And as far as we are aware, no console review code whatsoever has been distributed to media outlets. That sounds a bit fishy, don't you think? Mind's Eye. Yeah. Mind's Eye don't like me no more. Mind's Eye just ran off. Well, stay out, Mind's Eye. Stay out of here. You stay out, doggone it. Stay out. Don't you even cross the line, Mind's Eye. Don't you even cross the line. Mind's Eye, stop messing with my mouse, my mouse pad, man. Stop messing with my mouse pad. All right, as you guys can see, only PC. There is no PS5. There is no Switch 2. There is no Series X. Nothing. Just PC. And it's at an 84, which is really good. This is really, really good. But just PC. No console review codes. So that's kind of a bit of a red flag, don't you think, ladies and gentlemen? That's a bit of a red flag, right? Oh, man. Mind's Eye. Oh, Mind's Eye. Cut the cringe, Marlon. All right. So we are in the Q&A. So if you have any questions, any concerns, feel free to fire away. Did you guys enjoy the show? But before we get into the official Q&A, let's do a poll that's going to have a twist to it. Hey, yo, Calvin. Hey. Calvin left off too. Everybody just running away from me and everything, which is fine. This is completely fine. Calvin running off, Mind's Eye running off. It's all good. I'll catch up with him later. So we had 524 votes. Are you buying Borderlands 4? 78. Ouch. 78% of you guys said no. And 22% of you guys said yes. Ouch. Ugh. That's not good. All right, so let's end that bad boy. And whoopsie. Are you buying? Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're brand new. Let's go. Are you buying? Okay. All right, start up a new poll. Let's go. Start up a new poll. Let's go. This is a very crucial poll, so I need y'all boys. I need y'all boys to vote on this one. I need y'all to be honest with your voting. Be honest when you vote. All right. Don't lie. Just keep it a buck. Controversy or no controversy. Be honest. Are you buying the game? Is your pre-order still intact? That's what I would like to know. Yeah, I'm being a little nosy right now. Yeah, I'm being all up in your business right now. But keep it a buck with your boy. Okay? Keep it a buck. All right. So, yeah, we're in the Q&A. Let's get it popping. Vote honestly, guys. Don't lie. If you still got Ghost of Yotei pre-ordered and you're still going to be playing the game day one, regardless of what XYZ developer have to say, please let it be known. You waiting on GTA 6? My man Romaine, my man. See, I told you. I told you. Are you still buying Ghost of Yotei? Louise said day one. As a major fan of Tsushima, yes, I'm buying Ghost of Yotei. I pre-ordered the game. There are performance issues. Oh, is there? Wow. I said worried about what a crazy dev said when there's crazier stuff going on in the world. Hey, man. Hey. I tell you, bro. I tell you. That sums it up, mass produce. Yes, indeed. Day one purchase. Day one on the Pro. My man, Lucci Sky. Let's get it popping. Yeah. Neil Druckmann says Intergalactic's gameplay will be an evolution of all the games they have made before, and people will be pleasantly surprised by it. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. He said day one buy. I still think Ghost of Yotei is going to sell. Oh yeah, I still think Ghost of Yotei is gonna sell, bro. That's what I said. Like, I still do think Ghost of Yotei is going to sell. You know what I mean? What that individual is said or has done, hey man, it's definitely not right, but that's their business. It's not right, but that's their business. That's on them. They're the ones that are putting out their self like that on social media, right? So right is right, wrong is wrong, and I just think that was wrong. Period. That's just my opinion, right? Regardless of who you agree with or disagree with, but hey, people are going to do whatever they're going to do. So there you go. You know what I'm saying? If you're looking at this and you're saying, hey, I'm not buying the game. Okay, well, don't buy it. Stand on your word. Even if this game comes out and getting crazy reviews, right? The review scores are off the charts. The gameplay looks phenomenal. You still going to be standing on your word and saying that you're not going to buy the game? Nah, I can almost guarantee you that you're going to be, you're going to fold and you're going to go buy the game. You're going to be biting on your fingernails like, oh my God, look at Atsu. Oh my goodness. Look how she swing that katana. Ooh, the standoffs looks better. The hot spring. Oh my Lord. You know what? Where's my credit card? Where's my freaking credit card? Woo! Say, yo, Mar. It says, I talk all that stuff about PS5 Pro. They said, because I have a PC, but I end up buying it anyway, or Death Stranding 2, Ghost, GTA, and more. It runs like a PC with the right monitor. See? There you go, man. You enjoying that. Codarius, my man. My man in the house. Let's get it popping. He said, Ghost about to flop, bruh. Why you say it's gonna flop? What makes you think it's gonna flop? You know what I'm saying? What makes you think it's gonna flop? That's what I want to know. What makes you think it's gonna flop? Are you saying that based off of what's going on and what's being said, or you just genuinely think that the game is just not gonna be as good? He said, yes, Cridge, we are here. Come on, Mark. You know this, bro. Love Mark, man. Mark's my man, bro. Mark's the dude, man. Love Mark. Ghost going to do 1 million. Not stop it. My man's like, ooh, look at Atsu. Look how she swing that katana. Ooh, look at them daggers. Ooh, look at them standoffs. Look at the gameplay. Oh, my Lord. You know what? Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Where my credit card at? What do you need your credit card for? Don't worry about that, baby. I'm trying to get this game Ghost of Yotei. Yotei of Ghosts. Well, baby, I thought you said you wasn't going to buy the game no more because of what that one developer said. Oh, no. I changed my mind. Oh, don't worry about what that developer said. I'm good. I'm going to buy the game anyway. Woo! Oh, shoot. Woo! Oh, man. Said, Marlon, I'm going to get the game. I'm not going to lie. See? Says, I just don't like when these games is overly saturated, going left you with messages. I want a good game, great story and writing. That's it. Yeah. And we literally don't have a lot of that anymore. So it's kind of like, oh my God, bro, like this is just absolutely freaking nuts. You know what I'm saying? Gaskin, be nice. Be nice, Gaskin. Be nice. Be nice, Gaskin. Be nice. Said Marlon, Jesus' message was Islam says you must worship God, not Jesus. It said, my brother, you have beliefs, unbelief. Everything is written in the Quran. Says, my brother, you have to read the Quran, not the Bible. Meso. Gaskin, you something else, bro. Man, Gaskin, she's something else, man. She is something else, man. Man, Gaskin is something else, y'all. Oh, man. Calvin done change his mind. He done change his mind. Yes, Jesus is the truth, the way, and the light. And I believe in Jesus wholeheartedly all the way through. Yep. I believe that he died for me. I believe that he's the only way to the Father, and I believe he's the only way to heaven. And I believe in all that. So 100%, let's get it. Marlena. Hey, Gaskin, you something else. Talk about Marlena.
Thanks for the dono.
Marlena.
If anything, I'll wait and see what people say first.
Okay. Well, hey, you know what my job is, right? My job is to play video games and review them for you guys. My job is to play the game so you can see what the value is in the game. You see, like you guys always say, hey, take one for the team, Marlon. Take one for the team. So, hey, it is what it is. That's my job. My job is to critique games, review games, let y'all know if it's worth it or not. Right? Is the gameplay good? Is it fire? Is it, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey. So, you know, most people who are saying, oh, no, I'm not buying it. And as soon as they see the gameplay, oh my God. Like Calvin. Hey, baby. Hey. What do you want, Calvin? I'm over here cooking something up right now. Leave me alone, boy. Hey, listen, I need my credit card now. I need my American Express credit card because I got to get this collector's edition of this Yotei of Ghost game. Well, baby, I thought you said you was going to buy that game no more. Hey, forget about what I said. Woo! Woo! He said that the Pro is getting Graham Gen as well. What is all that? Is it you talking about the with the FSR4 algorithm? Oh man. Still gonna buy it. Only stream who gets stream. J2 Blue said, why does Marlon's girl sound like an old woman? Woo! Said, based on excitement around the trailer alone, he said, just haven't seen the trailer. They don't know much about the game. Druckmann said of these pitches from the unspecific companies. Said, Marlon, you think MBG will change his mind and buy Ghost of Yotei? I think it's a possibility. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I really don't know MBG's mind and how he thinks and what he believes. But hey, we're just gonna have to wait and see. Who knows? He might change his mind. He might not. You know, we just have to wait and see, man. So YouTubers are talking trash about Wolverine having Sweet Baby ink, and they are trashing Ghost for the lead character's actions. So I don't see the new Ghost outselling the first one. We gonna see. We're definitely going to see. This game has a lot of controversy around it, so we gonna see, brother. We're gonna see. I said, Marlon, can you hire me as your employee for $3.99 an hour? Nah, Eric. Nah, man. I can't do that, man. $3.99 an hour ain't no money. You know what I'm saying? And plus, too, it's all good, man. You know what I mean? It's all good, Eric. I wish I had some money to just bless you with it. You know what I mean? Straight up. You the man, Eric. Don't be like Calvin, man. Calvin is just like, Calvin is crazy. You know what I mean? Calvin, like, minds change like the wind. Stressing out his old lady talking about he gon' buy the PS5 Pro. After Calvin sitting here talking trash and saying this and saying that and everything, Calvin turns around and purchases the game. Calvin turns around and buys a PS5 Pro. I don't understand Calvin. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? I don't get it.
Hey. Yeah. Hey.
You buy Mind's Eye from me for $5. Oh man. Yeah. He said Ghost of Yotei is basically DLC being sold as a full game, and Sony has the nerve to charge $70 for it. Well, hey man, look at Miles Morales. Miles Morales was a DLC for Spider-Man 2018. And look how good that sold. And Xbox fans was making a mockery of Miles Morales. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not buying new Ghosts. Hey, I feel you. Hey, if you're not buying it, hey, I respect that. I respect everybody's wishes. Let me pause right quick. I respect everybody's wishes and what everybody have to say. If you're saying that you're not gonna buy the game, then that's cool. You know what I mean? Like, that's cool. I respect that. I respect everybody's opinion. And I'm not here to tell you otherwise. If you don't like Ghost of Yotei, if you feel like it's nothing like the first one, if you also feel like it's not going to sell very well, then just don't buy it. Straight up. Period. End of story. Oh, I miss you too, babes. I miss y'all. Kiss my daughter for me. I tell her I love her. I miss y'all. When I get off of here, I'll give y'all a call in a little bit. See how far y'all at. Infamous First Light was like a DLC for Second Son. Exactly. Okay. My whole thing is this. Hold on. Pause. My whole thing is, if you think that Ghost of Yotei is DLC and Sony is trying to charge $70 for it, then you're going to go back on your word, because a lot of you guys bought Miles Morales. Miles Morales was $69 when it came out. And I think they had it bundled with Spider-Man 2018. And look, man, one of the best reviewed game, one of the most respected game of all time on the PS5, right? And around the launch period for PS5. And that was labeled by Xbox fanboys as a DLC and still did extraordinary well. So my question to you is, are you just not going to buy Ghost of Yotei because you think it's a $70 DLC, or are you going to buy it based off of how the game looks and how the game plays? I'm just saying. Stand on business. I'm just saying. If you're on the fence, I understand that. You know, the story takes place, 300 years after Jin Sakai. So clearly Jin is dead, right? So yeah, you know what I mean? So there is that. And I was reading somewhere where they were saying that he said, you're wasting your time with Xbox fanboys. Mike Johnson, you already know, bro. You already know. You already know. You know what I'm saying? And like, okay. So Miles Morales, right? Miles Morales. I want y'all to understand. Miles Morales was labeled as a DLC, right? Oh no, it's not worth it. It's not this, it's not that, right? But at the end of the day, it sold very well. And it's one of the best. People asked me back then, 5 years ago, hey, what game do you recommend Marlon to pick up? Like, first thing I'm saying, oh, Miles Morales. Yo, get on that Miles Morales. Amazing game. Really shows you what the PS5 could do. Shows you what the DualSense could do and all of that. Kept it real with y'all. Now, look at this right here. For a DLC, quote unquote DLC, right? It says right here, the PlayStation 4 version of Miles Morales sold 22,882 physical units in its first week on sale. That's in Japan, making it the 8th best-selling retail game of the week in the country. During the same week, the PS5 version was the 10th best-selling retail game in Japan, selling 18,640 physical units. By March 2023, 92,846 units of the game had been sold in Japan. Miles Morales was also the best-selling physical PlayStation 5 launch game in the UK. In Germany, the game sold 100,000 units in the launch month and in 200,000 units by the end of December 2020. In April 2021, Jeff Grubb of VentureBeat reported that the game had outsold The Last of Us Part 2. Whoa. Okay, y'all listening? DLC, huh? And Ghost of Tsushima. So pay attention. Jeff Grubb reported that the game had outsold both Last of Us Part 2 and Ghost of Tsushima in the United States. It was the 12th best-selling game of 2020 and the 6th best-selling game of 2021 in the United States. By December 2020, Miles Morales had sold 663,000 digital units across both PlayStation 4 and 5. The game had sold over 6.5 million units by what? July of 2021. So what? Literally a year? In December 2023, Insomniac Games were the victim of a leak because of the ransomware act. The leak revealed that in June 2020, Miles Morales was projected to sell over 10.2 million units and generated $260 million in revenue. Hey, as of June 2023, the game sold, wait for it, oh, Calvin! Hey, what do you want? 14.4 million units worldwide, turning a profit of nearly $270 million. Return on investment. So yeah, oh yeah, Calvin. Wait, what were you saying again? Shoot. Hey, I was just tripping, man. Oh, you was just tripping, huh? Man, carry yourself over there. So, a game just being DLC don't mean it ain't gonna sell. Don't mean that, hey, it's trash. Hey, regardless if you think Ghost of Yotei is DLC or not, hey, man, as long as that game is fire, similar to Miles Morales, it's gonna sell. Now, whether or not it outshines Ghost of Tsushima or other PlayStation first-party IPs, we're just going to have to wait and see. Numbers don't lie, so we'll see. Nintendo is king. What's popping, bro? Thanks for being here, man. He said, Marlon, help me get that Ghost of Yotei PS5 Pro plates. I'll pay you. Hey, if it comes back in stock and I'm alerted and I'm live, I'll let you know, my brother. I'll let you know. I got you. So let's check this poll real quick before we wrap things up. All right. So we had 163 votes. Thank y'all for y'all support. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel if you're brand new. Let's get it popping. Yes, Joy-Con boys for life. Yes, rip to the goat, Etika. You already know what it is. We them boys. Said, are you buying Ghost of Yotei? 59% of you guys said yes. And 41% of you guys said no. So tomorrow we're getting, God's willing, if he says the same, thank you, Jesus, for your blessing. We will be doing a live stream for you. So get up early tomorrow. Get your coffee. Get your scrambled eggs with your waffle or your bagel, whatever you eat. All right, get up early tomorrow because we got to do this Nintendo Direct. And it's probably one of the biggest Nintendo Directs that we have had in a very long time. 60 minutes of Switch and Switch 2 games. So wake your behind up. Don't be like Calvin. This is Calvin. Every morning, this is Calvin. I promise you guys, man, I can't stand Calvin, bro. Like, this man is supposed to wake up and get something to eat and go and wake up and go work out. This is Calvin every freaking morning when he's supposed to wake up for work. Oh, man. So don't be like that guy, okay? Make sure you wake up when you're supposed to wake up. Make sure you get up, all right? And we doing this thing, okay? So come back here for more bangers. I got you, boys. Subscribe to the channel if you're brand new. Hit that like button, all right? And don't be like Calvin. And like the great Etika would say, please have yourself a wonderful one. God bless and keep all of you guys in this crazy world safe. I love all of you guys. Hug somebody, tell them you love them. Hug somebody, tell them you forgive them. Life is short, and we got to make the best of it. I love y'all. Be blessed, be easy. And as usual, like Etika would always say, please have yourself a wonderful one. I see you guys tomorrow for that Nintendo Direct. Hey, hey, hey! Calvin, what you want?
Hey. Yeah. Hey. Flipping the script from my old ways. Flick up the switch, I'm in flow state. Commas, I'm going through growing pains. I wasn't used to being so gross. I tighten the threads at a crochet. I wake up the cushion, some OJ. The last tape I dropped was a rollway. It's yellow, I swear it's a Coldplay. Viva la vida, I'm swiping the visa. We working, I'm taking off no days. Cause we throwing shots like a gun range. So we finally make it to front page. A head full of dreams, some breath for the schemes. A heart that been feeling like it's a machine. I'm pushing extreme, cause I'd rather die on my feet than live on my knees. Yeah, stay on my P's, get hate off my body like it's a disease. I'm walking off after we taking the lead. She call me Big Papi, I'm David Ortiz. It's what you've been waiting to see. There's moments where you gotta take it or leave. And I'm taking everything, some call it greed, but I call it living out what you believe. And I've been believing since no one was seeing the vision board. Racing with fate all my life, a collision course. Fighting with snakes, I'm a lion like Gryffindor. I be asking permission for it. This type of shit what we breaking tradition for. Clearing the mission, don't care who the victim. I'm dying for all that I'm living for. Flipping the script from my old ways. Flick up the switch, I'm in flow state. Commas, I'm going through growing pains. I wasn't used to being so gross. I tighten the threads at a crochet. I wake up the cushion, some OJ. The last tape I dropped was a rollway. It's yellow, I swear it's a Coldplay. Viva la vida, I'm swiping the visa. We working, I'm taking off no days. Cause we throwing shots like a gun range. So we finally make it to front page.